Karmann yeva dhikaraste Ma phaleshu kadachana Ma karma phala heturbhuhu Ma te sangostva karmani.
This stanza is very often misunderstood by the modern youngsters, especially who doesn't belong to the Hindu tradition. Scriptures are not written by people who is making use of the words with a dictionary meaning. They are all declarations in the white heat of inspiration. The scriptural truths cannot be expounded in words. Thus in the scriptures, when you are reading the scriptures, whether it is Bible or Quran, very many of the statements appears to be absurd, contradiction. They are all deliberately put therein, making you and I to think of the significance. Every word has got two meanings. One is the authentic and orthodox dictionary meaning, and another meaning is the suggestive symbol. We often use it in our daily marketplace, daily transactions. I hear that the donkey is coming. I hear that donkey is coming. It's not that a donkey is coming. The listener has understood. That minister or that politician is coming. It's not that a donkey is coming. There are so many instances in which we use the word, but it is not the dictionary meaning. My house in Bombay is right on the sea. What have you understood? That Swamiji's house is made up of bamboos, isn't it? Right on the sea. You look at the dictionary. So Swamiji's house is on the sea. So on the sea, how can a house be? It's a raft. And it is floating up and down. And Swamiji, then I am not coming to your place. Right on the sea, even though I say, you understand it as nearest to the sea. Between my wall and the sea there is nothing. In high tide it hits my wall. That's all the meaning. But what I said was right on the sea. And you understand it nearest to the sea, isn't it? In the scriptures also, the masters want to indicate that higher reality. Very often they use words in their suggestive meaning. Because it's a literature meant for contemplative students. The direct dictionary meaning is karma, fruits. Karma means actions. Bhala means fruit. Fruit of action is the reward that you gain as a result of your actions. Perform your duties, but don't be over anxious for the fruits thereof. The statement as it stands, direct in their direct meaning, would be a contradiction from the practical way of living. After all, I put forth my effort in order to gain a certain goal or purpose. And if you say that you don't be anxious about it, then where is the motive force for action? The profit motive is a big power behind all enthusiasm, all actions, and our enthusiasm to act. That is not the meaning. The style of the scripture is to employ words for their suggestiveness. All right. Fruit of action. the result of an action. When does the result of an action come? Can the result of an action come before the action? Or at the time of action? Or is it after the action? The result of an action cannot be before the action. The result of an action is the effect of a cause. Action is the cause and the result is the effect. And therefore it cannot be while I am acting. The present action plus some time, then the action produces its result. Now, it is very well known to every one of you that we can act only in the present. Yesterday I cannot achieve anything today. Tomorrow I cannot do an action now. The tomorrow must become now and then only I can act. People can act only in the present. While thus I am facing my challenges right in the present, if I am over anxious for the fruits of the action, since the fruits of action come in the future, I am wasting my mental vitality in an unknown field or unknown factor called the future. The future, we are blind. We know nothing about the future. But all of us, thoughtlessly, while acting in the present, more than half our mental enthusiasm or energy is wasted in our unnecessary over-anxiety for the fruits of action. Is it not? A sincere and serious student, while he is in the exam hall, if he becomes over-anxious for the result, do you think that he'll be able to write anything? Why? His entire mental vitality is worried, is exhausted in worry. Will I get first class? Will I not get first class? If I don't get first class, what will happen to my future? Will I get admission in that college? And the result is, as a result, it arises out of the beauty of performance of the present. The present performance will have no beauty because your mind is dissipated. It is most unintelligent to be over-anxious and worried about the future, which is an unknown quantity. You have no data about it. It is irrational to get worried about the future. Do the act as perfectly as possible. The beauty of performance of the present will determine, will order, will command the beauty of the results that come in the future.